right, what's up, everybody? Oh, excuse me, jeez. Got a little tickle in my throat, but hope you're all doing well. Let's get this party started, man. Last night at the Jabari Arena, round 1 at least. Round 2 is going to be pretty interesting. I'm going to talk more about it tomorrow. But I think we're going for all milestones on day 1. Marathon stream style, so yeah. That should be an interesting time on Monday. But anyway, what's up, everybody? Dude, Dark. How are you so fast? Dark's dang dungeon coming through with the freaking quickness. Sending over 5 immediately. Mere seconds have gone by. Dude, so fast. Hold up. Hold up. Dark, you got something coming to you, my friend. Stop. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it, man. Sup, Brainer? What up, Easy? On my side, event quest is bugged. Is it? How is it bugged for you? I was doing it earlier. I wasn't having any issues, but I mean, listen, this is Marvel Contest of Champions. I believe you when you say it's bugged. I'm just curious in what way. Okay, here we go. Only rewards that pop up are tier 4 basic and blank spots where other rewards should be. Did you complete the map? Like, did you fight the boss? Because the rewards only reset when you fight the boss. If you did that, then that's a pretty messed up bug. And I would say wait. You can contact support, but in 24 hours the map should reset on its own anyway. But still, would be like loss of keys kind of thing. But yeah, if you didn't fight the boss yet, then that's why that's happening. Oh man. All right. Anyway, let's get to it here. Hal Skeleton said 05 saying, "Show the world Venom the Duck's right-hand man, whose power impressed the greatest being. Show the world, BG." Wait, what? Oh, your picture? Okay, hold on. Let me get this this tweet out first. First off, thank you to everyone in here. I'll wait till tomorrow. Did lose 2 keys. Okay. First off, thank you to everyone in here, because we raided my cousin's channel earlier today. Some people are probably like, what are you talking about? After the daytime stream today, raided my cousin who streams on Twitch, not related to MCOC things, but ended up making her pretty happy, so thank you, everyone. Dearest at Marvel Champions, mission accomplished. Thanks for helping me look cool. Hold on. Thanks everyone for making my cousin happy and for making me look cool. Yes. Oh no. Okay. Alright. Tweet. Okay. Hollow Skeleton. Where is your... I saw your picture. It's fairly sure that's what you're talking about, right? Yes. Here we go. Here we go. He wields the first Dorito chosen as Venom the Duck's first herald. The tropical surfer hits into the contest with a fruity blast. Dude, that really does sound like it's straight out of a snack commercial. Day 2 of drawing ideas in the bag. Dude, it's lovely. It's beautiful, man. With the Dorito, of all things. My goodness. This is a sweet drawing, dude. Sweet drawing. Okay, anyway. Let's get to it, man. I gotta do an energy dump first. We're gonna do a half energy dump, and then today's the last night of the arena. I gotta get in there. Must get more milestones. Behind on the grind. Let's just energy dump it in this area. Whatever. I'm not going to change the team. 3 champs, that'll do, right? Guys, they nerfed story content and event quests. You can only bring 3 champions now. God, could you imagine? That would suck. All those synergy teams that you've created over the years. You can no longer bring them as you're limited to only 3 champions. RIP. King sent it over to you. Thank you, dude, saying just woke up for work. It's 5 a.m. Leaving 30, but hi. Dang, dude. Got a early work schedule there. But what's up, man? Hopefully you have a good day at work, dude. Thank you very much for the £2. Hashtag Dungeon sent over to you saying you slapped me so hard I choked on the big dink. The big dink. What in the world is a big dink? But Dark, thank you, dude. I'm sorry to make you choke on the big dink. I was laughing at this comment before too from Easy. Dark stank, don't play no poop. I don't know why that's funny to me. But it's a good comment. Falcon is a beast for 6.3.6 Beardo. You know, I never really thought about Falcon for that boss, but he does have a lot of crits, right? Interesting. Have a problem, I dropped my phone on my lip, and now my lip is bleeding a decent amount. Dang. Dude, what kind of phone you got? No, I've been there before. I've never cut myself dropping my phone, but I've definitely been there before where dropped my phone on my face. I think a lot of us have probably been there. I think it's only happened like once or twice, because I'm not really laying down all that much when I'm on my phone. But yeah, it's definitely happened. Mid-arena grind. Mid-arena grind and just get a little sleepy. Wake up to a phone hitting you in the head. Hey, what's up, Rihanna? Hitting that new member button. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana. Along with these sweet custom emojis. I wish we were both on Twitch, kind of. That way we could use the emojis from other channels. That's something that I really miss about Twitch compared to YouTube. Where YouTube, you don't really get that, but thank you, Brianna. Brianna rhymes with banana. Happy to enjoy the banana. There we go. Later, Hyperion. Yeah, thank you again, guys, for all for everyone who was here during the daytime, who helped to raid Brianna's channel. It's much appreciated. Dude, who put Sentinel in a quest? Why would you do this to me? I've got all mutants, game. How dare you? Actually, didn't I say I was gonna go do arena? I think we've dumped enough energy here. Used to be on Twitch. Kind of. I streamed on Twitch for like 40 days, but like I used to just be on Twitch a lot more than I am now. Like, I don't know, a lot of, I don't watch as many Twitch channels as I used to. Like I used to when I played, like, you know, Diablo and everything, I'd watch like Twitch streamers for Diablo or like Warcraft 3 or speedrunners. I used to put speedrunners on all the time and just have that in like the background while I'm working on stuff. And I don't go on Twitch as much anymore, but I did try streaming there for like 40 days. And Twitch at the time, they were a bit more strict with like I didn't even qualify as like an affiliate or whatever. And like the whole reason I wanted to go there was to make like custom emojis and stuff like that. Because at the time, YouTube didn't even have that feature at all. You couldn't make any custom emojis. You couldn't have the whole banana thing. And I'm like, dude, YouTube sucks. I need to go to Twitch. We got nothing cool here. But I didn't even qualify. They didn't even allow me to make that stuff anyway. So it's like, all right, fine. Don't care. I don't need you, Twitch. Plus, the MCOC community, they're just on YouTube, so it kind of worked out in the end. It all worked out. Even though you're not really on Twitch, I still dubbed you a VIP. Thank you. Ali Bamers, and to know a few of them Canadian bucks, saying Bean Widow or Banana Torch. Wow. I gotta go Banana Torch. Bean Widow sounds cool. Sounds scary, actually. Like, is it poisonous or what? But, I mean, Banana Torch. Like, what does that even mean? Do you, instead of incinerating people, hit them with bananas? Because, yeah, like, I feel like that's what I gotta do.
Man loves beans.
Dude, Bo, that pop-up on screen just really threw me off. I was like, what the heck is going on with my game? Oh, man. That threw me for a loop, dude. But yeah, man. Ali Bamers, I'd have to go with Banana Torch, dude. I can't even fully picture how that would look. But if you could light people on fire with bananas, like, that's... How do you beat it? Bo sending over bucks saying, BG, the bald cap I bought from you in 2020 won't grip to my head anymore. Have you been cleaning it out, dude? Keep slipping into my eyes. I've got others, but didn't know if it was defective. Is there a recall on a 2020 line I should know about? No, man. No, you tell people this all the time. You gotta... Like, there's only so much the product can do on its own. And, you know, we're always constantly trying to improve, of course, to deliver the best experience. But you have to wash out the bald cap. You have to take care of it. If you're going to be in the sun, you can't just use regular sunscreen. It has to be we have this protective blend of sunscreen and wax that kind of it gives you the ideal shine while also, you know, rejecting the rays so that it keeps the bald cap looking fresh. So that's all it is. I'll tell you what though, man. Hit me up, you know, the link in the website, and we'll get you a replacement. You know, as long as it's still in the warranty. We usually cover for about 36 months, which sounds like, yeah, we got plenty of time there. So we can hit you with a replacement, no problem. But Bo, thank you for the buck, dude. Brianna equals Zeke the plumber. Zeke the plumber. What in the world? Dude, Zeke the plumber is the scariest possible person on Nickelodeon in the 90s. From God, what's the name of the show, man? Why am I drawing a blank? Salute your shorts. There we go. Metal Sonic dude, sending over a buck. Saying last, if you could, BG. Also, should I go for number 44? Let's see. Ryan, Twitter, arrows, MSD. Oh, these arrows. I was like, what arrows are you talking about? This girl is pretty fun with the big Pac-Man. She also has a top tier special 3. Her special 3 is sweet, dude. Psylocke is a character I actually knew about before playing MCOC. And I don't know, there's something cool about like these energy arrows or whatever the official thing is called. They look awesome. It's kind of sucks that she's not so good on her own. Are you soloing the collector though? I just realized what you're doing. You're fighting the freaking collector. Nice, dude. That's pretty legit, man. That's not easy to do. With what appears to be a rank 1 6-star. That's awesome, dude. That's pretty crazy. Hey Brain, there are at least a few MCOC streamers that stream simultaneously to YouTube and Twitch, like Katie Candy and Lord Shadow. Is that something you've ever considered? I mean, considered, yeah, but not too seriously. It kind of fragments the chat. If I were streaming multiple games, if I was streaming like other games that I was also on Twitch pretty regularly and then only streamed on YouTube for MCOC, I would maybe consider doing something like that. Also, Twitch is weird, and they don't always allow stuff like that. I think if you're, I think it depends. They have like different like partnership levels on Twitch or something like that. And I think at a certain point, like, you are restricted to only streaming on Twitch. Like, they make you sign a contract kind of thing, which is fine if that's all, you know, if that, like, it's not necessarily a bad thing if you're like if you are streaming on Twitch, because they do have a lot more features and everything like that. So I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, but it gets weird like that. So I'm not sure if they had to sign anything like that, or if it's like a different tier level. Like, I don't know. It's weird, because for YouTube you don't have to do anything, or maybe you do. maybe I just didn't read the fine print, but I'm pretty sure you're allowed to still stream anywhere, make content anywhere, and stuff like that. It's a little weird. Oh yeah, it's tomorrow's video, but don't tell anyone. MSD, secret safe with me. You should go for number 44, by the way, to answer the second part of your question. Yeah, why not? Teddy Grams sent it over too. This stream is now sponsored by Teddy Grams. Eat your chocolate bears today, or something like that. Thank you for the 2 dudes saying, BG, during your variant stream I sent you over 99 cents and you said I sent you $1. I cannot make a liar out of you. Happy birthday. Wow, okay, you're right. Teddy Grams, thank you for the almost $2, the $1.99. Thank you very much, dude. Even though it's not my birthday, but thank you. Also, not the actual Teddy Grams account, just my favorite snack as a kid. I could finish a box right now if I had one. Don't lie to us, dude. I think you are the official, and you're just trying to play it cool. And that's okay. You don't need to downplay anything here. You're amongst friends. When you're affiliate, you cannot stream on other platforms. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So maybe they don't enforce it too much, or I have heard of, like, if people already had YouTube channels going and stuff like that, you can kind of like talk to them. I don't know if everyone's allowed to. It's a little weird, is all I know. But either way, I don't stream any other games besides MCOC, so if I did a like simultaneous stream, it would just kind of fragment the chat. So don't really want that. Dark Stank Dungeons, and over buck saying, Dark Stank Dungeons sent over buck, really? Saying, what should I eat for late night dinner? Huddle House. What is Huddle House? Waffle House or McDonald's? Unfortunately, those are my only choices at this hour. What is Huddle House, dude? I've never heard of that one. I'm kind of intrigued, and I kind of want to go with that one just because I don't know what it is. Hold on a sec. Googling. Huddle House. Huddle House, any meal, anytime, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Huddle House has been serving up fresh and hot home-style meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for more than 60 years. Okay. 339 units in 23 different states. Dude. Hold on. Wikipedia. What countries? What states? All right, here we go. Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana. Yeah, these are... Oh, wait, New Jersey, dude. Oh, man. I was going to say, no wonder I haven't heard of Huddle House before. I've never lived in those areas, but pfft, they got one in Jersey, apparently. Dude, I'm going to say Huddle House, man. It sounds like food that's actually food and not like McDonald's that's like, does this count as food? I don't know. So I'm going to say Huddle House, man. Huddle House or Waffle House. One of the houses. How do you avoid burnout since you only stream this game? That's just kind of how I've always been. I've always just played like one game at a time long before starting a YouTube channel. I don't know how to explain it. Just kind of the way my my brain is wired. I play, you know, like for a while I was just playing like Blizzard games, so like Diablo 2, Warcraft 3, World of Warcraft, and even though I bounced between them somewhat, like I was just playing the same games for years. BG told my girlfriend my love for her is like diarrhea. I just can't hold it much longer. Wow. Wow, Julian. First off, what'd she say? Second, boo, man. My goodness. Actually, I don't even know if I should have booed that one, because that takes guts. It takes guts to say something like that. Oh, man. Huddle House is the off-brand Waffle House. I don't think I've ever been to a Waffle House anyway. Honestly. It's like IHOP. Let itself go. I have been to an IHOP. Dude, the last time I went to an IHOP, I got really sick, and I haven't been back since. This is like... Oh, man. This is like 10... 12 years ago, something like that. Both Laura and I got sick. It was when we were still like somewhat newly dating, and yeah, we never went back. Ooh, get a little Falstaff raid. Falstaff, thank you for the raid, dude. Thomas Shaw sending over buck. Thank you, dude. BG at 100% 6.1.5 today. Nice, dude. With my new Apocalypse, used him on the Crossbones boss with the Fury and Deadpool X-Force synergy. Complete game changer. Nice, man. That's awesome, dude. Crushing it. That quest, you know, going through that quest a single time can be challenging, and a lot of people get stuck on it. But that's when, like, looking at the easier paths. When you look at like some of the harder paths, then yeah. That quest, I remember there being some fairly difficult hurdles to overcome. Like, what was it? I think there's like a Red Hulk that has like Incinerate and Regen or something like that. That was like a major pain point for a lot of people to get through. How to avoid burnout? Challenge yourself to the point of success or fail enough times to be motivated to think outside the box and try again. Something like that, yeah. JTZ25, little JT, thank you for the 5, dude. Saying, honest opinion, I'm at 41 mil 5-star Jabari. First feature 5-star grind ever. I only have 34 6-stars with 1 round left. Thoughts? Thanks, bro. You're doing great, man. Ooh, I just realized my cutoffs are not on screen. You're doing great. I will say this. My prediction of 45 mil, it's just a guess. And it's hard to say what the champion will actually go for. I really hope that you get the champ. I really hope that you are successful in the grind. But, you know, do what you can. Try your best to finish out the grind strong. And good luck, dude. I think you have a real chance of getting her. Especially with Variant 7 coming out and Jabari not having like a strong comic connection, like the hype behind the character, you know. It's not like the like one of the bigger names in Marvel. I think those two things combined will keep her score on the lower side. So, yeah, man, I think you have a real good shot at it. Finish strong, and good luck to you. Scott saying it over 2. Thank you, dude. Saying $1 for you, $1 for Brianna. PS tweet. Thank you, dude. Let me see. Where are you at, Scott? Here we go. Dude, is this Mole Man? Is this a picture of Mole Man? Hello, good to see you. Again, I say good to see... Wait, what? Again, I say good to see you. Good day. What in the... Dude, who drew this? This is incredible. You know, my goal, if I were to become an artist, my goal wouldn't be to draw like the coolest looking things ever. It'd be to draw something like this that is the coolest thing ever because it's weird. Oh my god. What an awesome drawing, dude. Freaking comic book artist that made that. Awesome. Thank you for the 2, dude. UGR raid may be small, but it is mighty. Glory, yeah, man. Shout out to you and Falstaff and everyone that came over with the raid. RPG, thanks for the raid last night. Made the stream super fun. Glad it did, dude. Bushido Browns. Yeah, did over pound saying, BG, it's 5 a.m. Guess who is drunk and isn't asleep yet? Yeah, it's you, not me, duh. What? When are you gonna drop the bald cap and lay your hair down? Happy birthday. Stay tuned. That's all I could say. There may come a day. There will probably come a time and a day that'll happen. But I can't say when. Thomas Shaw sending over another buck saying another $1 to tell you I used my rank 3 Howard on that Red Hulk. Nice, dude. Hell yeah, man. Howard killing it. Good old Howard the Duck. I mean, I knew you were a fan before the update. I know you've talked about him after the update. I'm just happy that like he actually did get a pretty solid update, you know? And it didn't turn into a situation. Well, actually, I don't... Is there... I remember Suida was concerned with the update. Did he ever say if he likes the update or not? I was gonna say I'm happy there wasn't another situation where like Hood, but then again I forgot about Suida possibly not enjoying the update. Where can I acquire a Brian Bald Cap? Oh, it's a link in the description. You just got to enter offer code banana15, save 15. But I mean, we got the family discount that I can't say it over YouTube, but we can hook that up later. Hard stall sent over 2 saying my first month 100% Cav event quest. Nice, dude. Congrats, man. Starting to get those 10% Nexus selectors. Those are going to be big. I don't know if you're already Thronebreaker, but if you're not already Thronebreaker, that's like one of the best things you could do towards getting Thronebreaker. Since you can't, I mean, it's not a full-on selector, but it's close enough. 50% towards the class type you need. It's pretty good. So we never talked about the update? Oh, really? Okay. My understanding from Suida is that he admitted the update was better for vast majority of players. Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. Shami Guardians. Yeah, edging over a pound. Thank you, dude. Let me find yours in a sec here. IBG, it's getting late. I just came to drop a buck, then fall asleep. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. Have a good one. Sweet is okay with it, but he liked the original form better. Okay. Yeah, got it. Eric Nelson, and over a buck. Thank you, dude. Where are you at? BG, I'm gonna do Labyrinth tomorrow, but I need pots thinking of getting about 150 in the overflow, plus sigil. I'm able to beat Winter Soldier every 2-ish minutes with AA. Should I do that or go with Aegon for a full clear? I'd recommend doing both, man. Like, you can really burn yourself out farming Winter Soldier too much. And to try to avoid that burnout, it could be a good idea just to mix things up. Like, keep going with Archangel, and then when you really get tired of doing that, then go with Aegon. You know, you could. I don't know if you have champions that can auto fight that fight as well, but it's another good way to mix it up. It does take a bit longer than if you're manually farming. Is the drawback to that, but that is an option too. But yeah, man, whenever it comes to farming potions, like, go with what your fastest is, which is probably going to be Archangel, until you just can't do that fight anymore, and then just mix it up. I've used I don't know, I've used like a dozen different setups farming potions in Realm of Legends, probably more than that. Honestly. Colossus setup, the Hyperion setup, multiple Hyperion setups, Archangel setup, a bunch of auto fight ones, Medusa, Gwenpool, Omega Red, tons of different setups, and it all just helps to not make you go insane, basically. So yeah. Watching you in Brazil. What's up, man? Shout out to all the MCOCers from Brazil. Do you want to talk about AQ compensation? There's not much to really talk about from my perspective. If you want to know my thoughts on it, I don't really care that, like, I mean, I kind of said this from the beginning. I didn't really want AQ to go down. I feel like when AQ went down, everyone was jumping for joy. And I was sitting here from the start like, kind of wish it didn't go down, because, you know, they just made some changes to AQ. It's going to be easier to go through now. And I'd rather just play Alliance Quest and get the rewards. But I guess people were thinking they were going to give out like a mirror image of what we normally get. I figured that wasn't going to be the case. But I don't really like getting just like free handouts kind of thing. You know, some freebies here and there is cool, but I like going through and like earning the rewards. And I mean, we didn't play AQ, so I don't really feel like I earned the rewards, so it doesn't really bother me that it's less than what I would normally get. I know other people feel differently, and hey, like I've said in the past, if you feel differently, let Kabam know. Let your voice be heard. Go to the forums or something. You could tweet at the devs. They look at Reddit, so I'm sure there was Reddit threads going for it. You know, post in the Reddit threads. But yeah, from my perspective, I don't really care that it was less, because I didn't play. David VS, and you know what Buck's saying? Tweet again. Okay, sure. David. Let's see what we got here. I'm not mad that I got her on both accounts. Dude, you got her twice? What the? First try ever, first 2 feature crystals I ever bought, but this taught me something. Even if you've just got 1 in a million chances, take it. 2 in a million? What the hell have you got to lose? Units! You've got units to lose. Nah, I mean, it worked out for you, so congrats, man. But it won't always work out for you. But that's awesome, dude. Congrats. Double Jabaris. The sheds and an overbuck. Thank you, dude. Saying, so BG managed to get through the workday. Felt pretty accomplished after I figured out I pulled 600 feet of copper wire. It was a good day. Damn, dude, that is a lot of wire. Whew. I've never done stuff like that myself, but I worked with people who did. I was just like the on the more support side of things. And that is not easy work. So dang, dude, 600 feet of it. A lot of freaking wire. Thank you for the buck, dude. Think BAM should take responsibility for their screw up instead of punishing the player base. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, it just doesn't bother me. I get it that other people are upset. I mean, I just want the game to work like it's supposed to work, which is I mean, that's probably how Kabam feels too. They probably weren't too happy when they saw the game breaking. But I don't know. I guess here's the other thing too is the games that I've played in the past, the game breaks. Like every game breaks, and I never got compensation in the past from other games I played. Obviously, MCOC is different because it's a free-to-play game where, you know, lots of people are spending money regularly and things like that. Compared to like, let's say World of Warcraft, and I mean that's a subscription model too, where everybody's paying like $15 a month or something. And man, the game would break, the servers would go out, all kinds of issues would crop up. You know what they gave you? Nothing. So like that's what I got used to. I don't know. Maybe that's why it doesn't bother me as much. Servers would go out for, I mean, as good as Diablo 2 was and how revolutionary it was at the time, their servers would go out, and if the game would become unplayable. You would lose. Like, I would play in hardcore mode in that game, where if you die once, you're done. Your character that's it. It's over. There's no getting that character back for any reason. And I've died, lost hundreds of hours to something that wasn't my fault, and got nothing back in return. Just what I'm used to. Been a long day. Good night, all. BG. That head has been shiny all day. Not sure if it's that razor or the bald cap and turtle wax, but well done. Nighty night. All right, Jesse. Have a good one, dude. Yeah, man. I applied 2 coats today. Not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna pretend. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that this was on a single coat. This was a double coat kind of day. BG, I'm rewatching all of your Abyss streams. Thanks for helping me get through post-knee surgery. Oh, Ross. Hopefully your recovery is quick, my friend. But glad you're enjoying the streams, dude. BG, just got my first 6-star champ, and it was a thing, dude. Wow. 6-star thing? As your first one? You know how many people in here hate you for who pulled crap for their first 6-star? That's awesome. Congrats on a 6-star thing. Have you ever played Destiny? I have not. No. I know a few people that play Destiny though. And yeah, apparently it's a pretty good game. BG, can I get some advice on getting a girl's phone number? Nope. I don't really have any advice for you, man. Other than, oh man, what was that line that someone else in here gave tonight? Actually, don't go with that. It was something about diarrhea, so definitely don't go with that. I have no idea, man. I think when I met Laura... Yeah, Laura asked for my number. I was trying to think... She's yelling through the door. I was trying to think if... I guess she can hear me. I don't have to yell back. I was trying to think if we had cell phones at the time, but I did. but just barely. It's like the old school flip phones. Bank Robber 2000s. Yeah, to know over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying I had to drive about 50 miles on the Arizona Strip today to get my brother's truck that broke down. Oh, dang, dude. That sounds like a pretty crappy day for both you and your brother. Dang, man. It's good that you helped him out, but damn, dude. That's why I hate driving. That's why I hate vehicles. They're gonna break down eventually. Even bikes. Even my preferred form of travel via bike. Bikes break down. But Bank Robber, dude, thank you for the 5, man. Hopefully it wasn't too bad of a drive. What old school flip phone did you have? I had a hot pink Razor. It was like Verizon brand. Just like I got basically the free phones. I didn't really care about phones at all at the time. You know, obviously now that they could play games and stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, I could use an upgrade. I'm like waiting for Apple to announce the next phone. Even though I'm still on like a few year old phone with the iPhone 8 Plus, but anyway, it was like some no name, just store brand Verizon thing. I mean, I'm sure it was some company backing them. Maybe it was like Motorola or something like that, but it was the cheapest one you can get, the one that was free as long as you had a plan. The first good phone that I got was, I'm pretty sure it was Samsung. It was like one of the first, it was like one of their first phones that actually looked like, you know, the same model that every phone goes by today. And it kind of sucked. I don't know, it was fun because there were some like decent games already at the time, but the touchscreen on it didn't feel as good as the touchscreens today do. Like it was actually hard to text because you would like push down on that part of the screen to hit a letter, and like it just wouldn't register at all. You like actually had to put some force into your push on the screen, and then like that didn't feel good. Feel like you're about to punch a hole through your phone just for sending a text message. Stroke up a sabers and over $1. Thank you, dude. Saying. Do you think 7.2 will be coming out next month? I do think so, but Kabam, they haven't announced anything, so it's just a guess. By chance, are you good at math homework? Well, no. I was gonna say I used to be, but that's not even true. I used to be good at math, but I never did the homework. I can tolerate algebra, maybe even a little calculus, but graphing is where I draw the line. Oh, God. Stroke my saber, really, dude? Coming here with a math graphing joke. Boo, dude. Boo, man. Terrible. Take a lap. The first good phone was a Sidekick. Dude, I never had a Sidekick, but I remember everyone had a Sidekick. That's when I realized, like, oh, my phone kind of sucks. Because those Sidekicks, they looked pretty cool, actually. I never had a BlackBerry either. Everyone had Blackberries before, you know, like right before the common style tablet phone, whatever you want to call it, that we're using today. Everybody had Blackberries, and yeah, I never had one of those either. I had the cheapest of the cheap phones. So the first Samsung phone that I had, I returned it. I don't know if I said that, but I ended up returning it after like a week or something like that, you know, just because it was too annoying to text. I didn't even text that much back then, and I had a better time texting on like the you know, the 9-button interface compared to how crappy that touchscreen was. And then eventually, my actual first good phone was the Samsung Note 5. I had the garbage phones up until then. Take that back. My first one was actually, or was technically the one you needed to buy minutes for. I can't remember the name. Could only make 1-minute phone calls. Dang. 1-minute phone calls. Gotta be quick. Used to not vibe with Apple, but after a blown up S7 Edge and 2 defective S9 Pluses, I'm never touching a Samsung again. I miss the Samsung phones, honestly, but it's just this game. I didn't have any issues with my Samsung phone. I actually liked it better than well, yeah, I mean, I guess better. Honestly, I liked it better than the 2 iPhones that I have right now. But not for this game. For this game, as long as I'm playing this game, I'm going to have an iPhone. And honestly, it doesn't matter that much. I don't really use half the features that phones have. Chris Cuthbert sending over 2 of them Canadian bucks. Thank you, dude. Where are you at, Chris? Give me a sec here. Oh, just saying, hey, dude. I was looking for another message from you. But no other message. Just saying, what's up? What up, dude? Thank you very much for the 2. Hope you're doing well tonight. Welcome. Appreciate the support, man. 1-minute phone calls. Do you think your cousin was reaching out to you from Juvie? Why didn't you pick up? Nah, man. That would have been the most surprising thing ever. If I found out my cousin was in Juvie. I don't think that would ever happen. Dysentery Joe sending over bucks saying, BG, there was no link in the description on your playback, so tell me the truth, is Brianna just you in a wig streaming on Twitch? Maybe. Although, I would also have to lose a bunch of weight, probably a bunch of years too. We look quite a bit different. Brian, why didn't the melons get married? Because they can't elope. Oh, chicken tender. A melon joke? Oh, thank you for the buck. I was reading that before I even saw it. But boo, dude. Get your melon joke out of here. Terrible. Boo, dude. What's up, Kurz? How you doing, man? Hey, lil mama. Is that what you're calling me? I was excited to see you do Variant 7, but highly disappointed. Not mad, just disappointed that I could yell itemless. Wait. Are you saying couldn't yell itemless? Because I did use an item. I did use a couple items towards the end there. I mean, if I wanted to do itemless Variant 7, I could do itemless Variant 7. I've got the champs for it. But itemless, I don't know. I did itemless Variant 3, itemless Variant 4. Those were the end of my itemless days. Of course, 6.2. Eventually, I'll probably do it again at some point, but RIP to the itemless. Supreme Kai sending over buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, I'm low on gold, under 12k. Dang, dude, that is pretty low. And revives, what can I do to get more of both? Arena is the best thing. Like, you'll get a bunch of golds, and you'll get a bunch of units that you can buy revives with. And yeah, that's definitely where you want to be. You get a bunch of golds from opening up the arena crystals, and you also get a ton of ISO from just duplicating more champions through the arena grinds. And, you know, of course, use the ISO if you need it, but any extra ISO that you get, you can then sell for gold as well. You also get the revives through the 22-hour daily event or whatever. I want to say objectives, but objective is not right. The solo events, the 22-hour solo events, and you can complete a bunch of those objectives just from playing arena. Essentially, the hero use and the arena events, you can get both of those just from playing arena. And then because you're getting more gold and more ISO and more champions and stuff like that, then you can level up champions as well. So a lot of it kind of comes back to the arena. Do not underestimate the power of the arena grind. GG, just hurt myself getting ready to go get food. Uh-oh. I coughed while tripping and punched a nerve in my hip. That sounds so old. Dang, dude. That doesn't sound good. What's up, last star? ABG just saw a license plate that says godly sins. Is that what that is? I'm not sure whether it's God listens, or godlessness. In any case, 7-year-old is doing devil horns towards the driver anyway. Oh man, it's the perfect response from the 7-year-old. I'm really picturing a 7-year-old driving by. I'm assuming there's a station wagon. That's the license plate. That's the vehicle that the license plate is on. Driving by a station wagon holding the devil horns. Oh man. Chris Cuthbert signed over another bug saying, where do fruit go for vacation pre-COVID? Paris. Oh Jesus. Chris, a fruit fly joke? Come on, boo, dude. Boo, man. What's up, Roboto? I know Twitter had been funky lately, so I figured I would tell you here. Got my 7th rank 3 unduped Nick. Okay, going with them even unawakened, eh? I had tier 5 basic, tier 2 alpha, and tier 4 class class expiring, so figured what the hell and did it. It's not a bad call. Because eventually he's gonna get awakened, right? And he doesn't even need a high sig level, so one way or another, whether you pull him out of a crystal or just get an awakening gem, it's not a bad move. I've thought about doing stuff like that before as well. Depending on the situation. Not a bad move at all. Did you hear about the claustrophobic astronaut? He just needed a little space. Oh. Brianna, not you too. Boo! Gotta boo my own cousin. Boo! Look what you guys have done. Damn it. Static said at 05. What's up, Static? Saying BG, you got sidetracked getting caught up on the volcanoes in Iceland. What? Did something happen with the volcanoes in Iceland, or you just like went down a YouTube rabbit hole? Because I've done stuff like that before. I can't say I've ever looked up the volcanoes in Iceland, but that feels like one of those situations, unless something actually happened. What I miss? Hashtag fund money. Not much, dude. Thank you very much for the fund money. Appreciate it, man. I am really curious how you got interested in the volcanoes in Iceland, though. That's way more interesting than anything that's gone on around here. I'm gonna mess up your name. I'm gonna try to say your name. I'm so sorry in advance. I'm going to mess it up. Ibrahim El Shafei? I'm sorry, but thank you very much for the buck. Let me see. You have a message. No message, just send it over, buck, just because. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Sorry if I messed up your name. Karoyan sent it over 10 Rons as well. Saying last 2 troll. Troll message. What is this? Hey lover, I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something. Boo. Karoyan. Love ya. I submitted 10 puns to a joke writing competition to see if any of them made the finals. Sadly, no pun intended. Okay. It's gonna be one of those nights. All of you. Get together. Take a lap. Boo, man. Terrible jokes. Awful. Just awful. How can you quickly get 5-star hero shards? You can't. Not early on, at least. So this game, it's more of a marathon rather than a sprint. You got to build up your 4-star roster, and rank up your 4-star champions. When you get them ranked up, you can take on more challenging content. And then you'll start to get 5-star materials. Start to get 5-star shards from solo quests, event quests, side quests. You unlock the 5-star milestones from the incursions. You can play higher tiers of Alliance War, which will give higher shard counts. Duplicating 4-stars, by the way. Never sell any of your champions. Soon the game is going to disable selling champions anyway. In the next update, but don't sell champions if you already are, because you get shards that way. And yeah, just put your focus on getting more 4-stars ranked up. They can help you out. Oh, I said it right. Oh, dude. Well, good. I'm glad I didn't mess up your name. The 4-stars, by the way, they can help you out later. If you grind the arena at all, they'll help you get more milestones quickly. And even something like variant, there's the back issues quests, which are not quests that you want to do right now, but later on, the back issues quest, it's kind of where it's at for rewards. And there's one quest in particular that you need 4-star champions for, so it's not a bad investment. By the sounds of it too, Kabam, they're disabling the ability to sell champions entirely, and they kind of hinted that there might be other content that we're going to need some lower level champions for, and that's why they're taking it away. So Statics handing over another buck. Since started watching it during the initial eruption mid-March. Dude, I didn't even hear about that. Interesting. And since people had set up live streams, I had it playing most days. Now it's like 8 fissures in size and pretty amazing. Check it out. Dude, I am gonna have to check that out. I had no clue. That's pretty nuts sounding. I didn't realize people were like, dude, I mean, of course. I shouldn't be surprised that people are like streaming volcano eruptions and stuff. But that's pretty cool. Dark Stank Dungeons and over to the buck as well. Thank you, dude. Saying, where is a one-legged waiter's place to work? IHOP, really, dude? Oh. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Falstaff, I agree. Falstaff saying these people need to fire their writing staff. Agreed. Terrible. Go hop a lap for that one. Boo. Boo all of you. Abraham sending over another buck. I don't think there was another message other than just that I got your name right. Let me just double check. Let me see. We do have another message. That's another $1 for saying my name, dude. I'm glad I didn't mess it up. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. Growing sending over another 10 rounds as well, saying also been grinding like crazy in arena and spending my units on cav crystals. It's fun, don't judge me. By the way, do you know the 3-star Spidey cutoff? Really? The 3-star Spidey cutoff? The 3-star Spidey cutoff is 4, not points, cav crystals. You have to trade in 4 cav crystals to get a 3-star Stark Spidey. Good luck to you. It'll be a game changer when you finally get them. Good luck. Congrats on the Doom, you lucky son of a B-Manny. Thank you, Roboto. Actually, BG, little known fact about volcanic eruptions. They aren't cool at all, but actually quite hot. Doug. Boo, man. All these terrible jokes. Static sent over another 5 saying, if anyone in the chat is interested, there is a cool time lapse of 17 days and 15 minutes. It's amazing. If you like natural earth stuff. Where? Is that something you could just search for? Like, wait. Is this also, hold on. Is this also like volcanic stuff or unrelated? Cool time lapse of 17 days and 15 minutes. That's amazing if you like natural earth stuff. YouTube, I mean, I figured YouTube, of course. YouTube has everything. But do you just search that? 17-day time lapse? Dude, I'm legit gonna write this down because that sounds cool as hell. Hold on. This is gonna send me down the deepest of rabbit holes, though, which I fear for. Nobody expect any content for the next week. I'm just gonna be looking at volcanoes. All right, bring it down. It's the eruption time lapse. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check that out, dude. Chris sent it over another 2 saying, tweet my guy at MCOC guy. Okay. Hang on. Chris, I don't know if I have a tweet from you. Let me double check here. Yeah, I got nothing, dude. If you set your Twitter to private or anything like that, gotta unprivate it and then send the tweet again. Make sure you tag me. But I got nothing from you. Twitter has been acting up lately, so it's possible that it might just be delayed for some reason. But yeah, I've got nothing, man. Make sure you're not set to private. Rabbit holes are good and bad. I've gone down many in my few short years on YouTube. It's unavoidable, dude. I feel like it's unavoidable. Because it like YouTube just sets you up for it. You watch one video is all it takes. It doesn't even have to be a long video. They're like, oh, you checked out this 12-second clip of a dog barking and it sounds like it's saying hello as it's barking. Okay. Well, now we're gonna send you 100,000 other videos of similar things. Enjoy. Chicken tender sent over 2. Thank you, dude. Saying last one, I promise. Uh-oh. Why is it so hard to play cards in the jungle? Too many cheetahs. The savannas, not any better. Most of the cats are lying. Boo, dude. That wasn't even 1. That was 2. Get that garbage out of here, man. Boo. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Chris, I still got nothing from you. Although, Static, I see a tweet from you. What is this? Current view from my gaming chair. Dude. Oh, man. Dude, the world is nuts. When you think about it. Like, I mean, I imagine most of us live in areas where we don't have to really think about volcanoes on a daily basis. But just to think that, like, there's freaking volcanoes out there, man. It's craziness. That's just like one small sliver of craziness in the world. Thanos sent it over 12. Thanos, what's up, man? Thank you very much for the 12. Saying BGA spent $800 on Cav feature crystals, got 6 stars, and 1 was Ghost. Hey, dude. What do you think of the new drop rates? Well, I mean, from my experience, I don't like them. You know, I didn't get 6 stars when I opened mine. But congrats on your Ghost, man. Oh, dude. If I could spend... oh, man. How many units would I spend to get a 6-star Ghost? A lot is the answer. A whole lot. So, yeah, dude. Congrats. Overall, though, I don't know. There's been some talk. Matter of fact, Static, who just sent over to as well. We've been discussing it. Of like, does that mean, like, what does it mean for the game? Was it just time to update the drop rates? Does it mean 7 stars are coming faster? Who knows what it actually means? I still think we're pretty far away from 7 stars personally, but it'll be interesting to see, like, if it does change the game. But either way, man, congrats on your Ghost, dude. That is a sick pull, dude. Congrats. Static. Yeah, thank you for the 2, dude. Yeah, I already checked out your tweet. But thank you, man. Pretty crazy stuff. Darkstang Dungeons sent over 2 as well, saying Washington had a volcanic eruption in like 1985. Yeah, so before moving out here, a buddy of mine who lives out here, he was kind of just saying, like, yeah, it's just a matter of time before like volcanic eruptions or earthquakes, or, you know, earthquakes caused from that stuff, it's like bound to happen, which is kind of scary. Not gonna lie, a little bit scary, but let's hope it doesn't happen. Let's hope there are no eruptions. Might need to learn how to run very, very quickly. Actually, no. I mean, it wouldn't be the lava I'd be running away from. It'd be more of the earthquake side of things. So running, that ain't gonna help. But anyway. Thank you for the 2, dude. Chris, by the way, I finally have your tweet here. Let me check it out. Let's see. Aha. Here's what it is. It wasn't tagged in the first one. Okay. Oh, you put a 2 here. That's the problem. Okay. All right, 1 AQ rewards away from a level up on 6-star. Done 6.2, variants completed. Who's the best 6-star? Ebony Maw? Oh god, not Ebony Maw. Anybody but Ebony Maw is the best 6-star. Okay. Black Widow is probably going to be the best. Yeah, just looking at the rest of your roster here. Claire is an amazing rank up. Out of all of these champions, that's probably the only one that I would rank up. And then from there, I'd go back to ranking up 5-star champions. You have some that have, like, potential. I'm not saying the rest of your champions are garbage or anything like that, but I just think ranking up 5 stars outside of Claire, who doesn't need to be awakened, you'll have a better time because you'll have them awakened, you can sig them up, things like that. But yeah, you've got some good ones later on that'll be potentially worth it. But out of the list, I'd only go with Claire. God, dude, please do not rank up Ebony Maw. I'm sure you were just trolling, but please don't actually do that. That'd be so sad. Would cry. Alyssa, I hope I don't mess up your name. Actually, I'm just gonna go with that because I don't want to mess up your last name there. But thank you very much for the 2 saying first 6-star Venom the Duck. What content does he shine and where? That's a cool first 6-star. Venom the Duck does not need to be awakened. Venom the Duck. I will say this too. Before we even get into content that he could be good for. Some people like Venom the Duck and some people don't. Right off the bat. So you might like him and you might not. But here's what's nice about him. He's a ramp up style champion that it takes a few fights to get him going, but once you get him going, then he's a beast. You want to... It's a little bit hard to explain the best way to ramp him up, but you essentially want to build him up with like some furies, power gain, crit, and then some healing buffs. And at the start of each fight, once built up, he just starts out with a ton of buffs. And he's an XL champion, so anywhere that you need an XL champion, or he's good for like pushing Cavalier if you're not Cavalier yet, or getting through Act 5. He could be good like building up on some of the earlier fights and then using him for a boss fight. I think Legacy, I don't know if it would be easy to find in his recaps and stuff like that, but Legacy, he pulled Venom the Duck on his Lags Junior account and used Venom the Duck for some of that content as well. When it comes to like later on in the game with like the back issues, if you've gotten into that content yet, he can be used in the XL variant as well as the symbiote variant. And I wonder what he's tagged as. Is he tagged as a hero? What is Venom the Duck? But yeah, so he can get 3 buffs every fight. 3 permanent buffs. Let me find this guy. There we go. What are his tags? Oh, he's a villain. Oh, duh. Why did I think he was a hero? Well, he can be used in the villain variant as well. Okay, but he essentially can gain 3 buffs. They're random, and you have to do a heavy attack when you see one that pops up that you like. And as long as you bank the better of the buffs, then like I said, like the first couple of fights will be a little bit rough, but then after that, he's actually really powerful. And then you can use special 2 is like the damage dealer if you have a lot of buffs going, or you can refresh those buffs with your special 3. And that's kind of the gist of it. He's a little bit on the complicated side, so I don't know if that explanation is gonna help, but hopefully it does. It's a good pull, though. I think it's a good pull. My game is getting laggy. I'm gonna do a restart real quick. I miss the days where I didn't have to do restarts before all the lag issues. I think they're accelerating the timeline for next champ progression. All the whales are getting stalled at the top. Yeah, I mean, that is a good point, that eventually people are not going to want to spend... Oh, that's right, I got the 3-star Jabari. That's what the new champ was. That eventually people are not going to want to spend because they're going to run out of things to actually spend money on. So that's like really that's probably going to determine when the next point of progression comes out. If Kabam sees that people are still happy spending, then they probably know they have a bit more time. And if people are not spending, then they probably know, okay, we got to do something. Let's move this game along. Personally, I think we're ready for rank 4 6 stars. I know there's mixed opinions on that. And the more we get through the ranks on the 6 stars, then of course the closer we get to 7 stars. But I just want to see rank 4 6 stars. I'm less concerned about 7 stars, just because even when 7 stars do come out, it's going to be a while before they take over 6 stars. So, come on, Magic. Yeah, there we go. Just wanted that parry stun. Just pulled 6-star Hela. Oof. Yeah, kind of oof. She is pretty powerful these days with what's it called? With the Odin synergy. That 6-star champ, as you call it, was that gray man with a horn. Ah, Rhino. R.I.P. dude. That is not a good pull. Rip. Normally agree, but the content isn't hard enough yet for rank 4 and 5 6-star and 7-star champs. That's true too. Very concerned about the content at this point. Yeah, you make a good point, dude. I wonder if that's why we've kind of been stalled at rank 3 6 stars. Because like you said, I mean, we're still good using like 565 champions. Kabam's gonna have to come out with some like serious level content in order to push you know, the progression of 6 stars. Glory sending over 20. Glory, thank you, dude. Saying BG, I was thinking he must really be from Ireland, because really, dude, you know I like to keep a family friendly, man. You can come at me with this. BG, I was thinking you must really be from Ireland, because when I see you, my thing is Dublin. Don't bother running my lap now. Okay, yeah. Boo, dude. Boo, man. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Theanos. It's blurred out. I knew it would be censored. Yeah, it's funny that word's censored. I don't know. It's not even that bad of a word. But at the same time, it's one of those awkward words. So, I censored it as well. Boo. Thanos sent over 20 as well. Dude, Thanos, thank you, man. Saying thank you. Rank 4 to 6 stars. Let's put a smile on my face. BG, you're the best. Oh, dude, I'm not the one giving you rank 4 to 6 stars. You don't gotta thank me, man. But I do think it's time. I absolutely think it's time. But it's like Static said, we need content then, if they're gonna come out with rank 4 to 6 stars. So the game's in a little bit of a weird spot because of all that. And at the same time, like, I know there's a lot of people that don't have rank 3 6 stars yet. I totally get that. But for those people who don't have rank 3 6 stars yet, think about this. There's plenty of content to do, and there's like more content coming out all the time that'll help you to get rank 3 6 stars. Whereas for the people who like I want to look back and see when the first ever rank 3 6 star was. I want to say it was in like late 2019, before Abyss actually came out. Can we do like a quick Reddit search maybe? Let me see. It was a little bit weird because the first ever rank 3 6 star, the first few of them, they were extremely rare because they were sold first rather than being achieved through content. First rank 3, if I search that. No, it's just a bunch of random messages. Is this it right here? First 6 star rank 3 Aegon. I don't know if this is the first rank 3 ever. What date is on this post? just says 1 year ago. Oh, here we go. December 31st of 2019. I don't know if this was the official first rank 3 ever, but there's at least proof that going back to 2019, we did have rank 3 6 stars. I think this was just the first Aegon. This wasn't like the first ever one, which of what I was reading. Read chat, BG. Oh, did somebody say? November 2019? Is that when the first one was? Okay. Yeah, so that's a long time. Asian dude with the sunspot was Sunspot. That was the first ever. Okay. That's a long time ago, and like I said, it took a while for everyone else to get ranked, like for that to open up, because you did have to spend a considerable amount, and you also had to get lucky. There was a lot of people that spent on the tier 5 class catalyst offers, but they weren't, it's random, and they weren't getting the same class type. I remember Enzo. Enzo was actually one of the first. He was almost one of the first ever to have a rank 3 6 star. He was only like a handful of fragments away from forming, I think it was a skill catalyst, if I remember correctly. And I think that was back in 2019. But, he just didn't get the RNG rolls. He was still, amongst the first groups of people to have one, but... Feels like it's been a long time. Jay Metz and an overbug saying it was before the gifting debacle that happened. Yes, I do remember that. Which was like the last time Crystal Opening Whale played the game. Well, as far as we know, I mean, the account is still active, so... But, yeah. Jay, thank you for the buck, dude. Thanos, thank you again for the 20 as well, man. Glory, thank you as well. And I really did want the game to slow down. So, I'm not, It's hard to find the right speed, especially to make everyone happy. There is no right speed that makes everyone happy. But I think at one point in time, things were maybe going a little too fast, and then it felt like things were going, or it feels like things are going a little too slow. So. What's stopping me from ranking up my Doom is I have like 75% of a Mystic Tier 5, but everything, and I mean everything I open, keeps coming up skill and tech, both of which I have no good 6s of. Yeah, man. Have you been doing the Cavalier monthly? Where you can get 10% Nexus. Because those would help a lot. Am I too drunk for this silly guy? I don't know. Are you? Suicide's worth it if you play Alliance War. Suicide Masteries, you don't have to think about the content you're doing. You have to think about the champions you're using. If you're using champions that benefit from the Suicide Masteries, then yes. The Masteries are worth it. A lot of people in the higher tiers, what they'll do, though, is they'll remove the Suicide Masteries to place the Defenders, because most Defenders are worse with Suicide Masteries on. And then... when the Alliance War attack phase starts, they'll put their Suicides back on. So it will depend on like how serious your alliance takes war. If you're not in a competitive alliance when it comes to war, then you just leave the Suicides on all the time. But you have to think about the champions they're using. If you're using champions like, let's say, Void, who does not benefit and it's more of a hindrance than anything to use Suicides, then you don't want to run them. You need Suicides to play Red Mags. Nope. He's great without them. Red Mags is good regardless of mastery setup, pretty much. He can be played with either. Except Elsa, because if she starts with Suicide Bleeds, you start with degen. Yeah, which I don't know. I never really seemed like it was that big of a deal, even. So, to kind of mess up your defense to have suicides with Elsa, never really seemed like it was worth it. Although, I think you might be able to do both. Like, I don't know exactly how it works. If you can... Actually, no, I don't think you can do that, right? Like, as soon as you join war, I think it locks in your masteries. It's not when you place them down, it's when you actually join. So, yeah, I think it would mess up your defense. Doug Cowles, and no over a buck. Thank you, Doug. Let's see where your last one is at. UG just got a Science Tier 5 Class Catalyst. Who would be better to rank 3 for 6.2 Champion? Cap America, Infinity, Sig 165, or Thing, Sig 60? I would say Cap. Cap is not going to be amazing for all of the fight. Then again, neither is Thing. Cap will be decent for a lot of the fight, but he's really, both of those champs really excel at like the final 10%. But here's the issue with Thing. Unless he's Sig 200, he's still going to take so much damage that he's not going to help you. Whereas Cap will be great for it, man. That final 10%, he crushes it. You can block so many of the hits. You don't really have to play the fancy way of, like, you know, dashing in and out and dexing different attacks and stuff like that. Nah, man, you could just block the majority of the champion specials and then just evade like the final hit, and he'll get you through it just fine. That said, you could also use just a rank 2 with Cap. If you wanted to rank 3 a different champion, you could use him at rank 2 and just pop some boosts. You know, pop a health and a champion boost, and you'll have enough health to get the 3 dexes that you need in that final 10%. But yeah, if you wanted to rank up somebody for it, Cap would be the answer. Thanos sending over another 20. Thanos, thank you, dude. Say no problem, BG, but I'm running out of new 6 stars to get. Soon I will have them all. I'm glad we get new champs every month. Yeah, dude. Dude, your roster's insane, but yeah, I totally get it, man. We need more things. We always need new things to keep us interested in the game. And that's honestly one of the reasons why I really want a 6-star arena as well. Is just because, like, the champions that I currently have, it's rare that I get a champion that I even want to rank up. But I feel like once we get a 6-star arena, I'll be able to target more champions, get them ranked up, get them sigged up if I can do a double grind. And then I feel like that will also help advance the game along as too. Like if Kabam, if they made it more accessible, because, like, all right, if more people are grinding for 6-star champions, that opens the door for people to grind with 5-star champions, or grind for 5-star champions, I would think, at least. And that would maybe make certain areas of the game more accessible for that group of players too. And then maybe once that opens up, maybe Kabam would roll out like higher level content that would be for rank 4 6-star champions. You know, like it feels like all these things kind of snowball on top of one another. And until we start to get some of these things, you know, like it holds back the other content. But yeah. Dude, Thanos, thank you again, man. Super generous of you. It'll be exciting when we get rank 4s. I know that much. Eric Nelson sending over a buck with a message retracted. Here we go. BG 17 pots in and already sick of this quest. Yeah. Also, what team should I use AA with? I don't know the best team to use for AA. When I was using AA way back, I was just using like the standard mutant crit team, because the more you crit with Archangel, the more bleeds you get. And back then I didn't reparry, except for accidentally sometimes. But if you haven't mastered reparrying is like the best thing you could learn to speed up those fights. You'll get more poisons going, which will give you neurotoxins more reliably, and just because you want to take those blocked hits with Archangel, you know. But yeah, man, that's the thing, is that you can get really burnt out just fighting the Winter Soldier over and over again. So mix things up, going with a different champion. What is that team? The team that I used, it was, again, there might be better teams now, but it was Archangel, Wolverine, Cyclops, Magneto, and then a second Magneto. It would probably be better to run the white mags instead of double red mags. Just thinking about it, you get that increased ability accuracy and increased attack rating. So that's probably, like I said, there might be a better team. If you guys have a team suggestion, pop that in the chat. But that's what I was doing, at least. I highly recommend too, if you have a setup that you can auto fight that guy with. Red or blue? I believe it was red. Make him Horseman if you can. Boosted ability actually helps AA a lot. It helps him like crazy, but you wouldn't be able to do that just rerunning the quest to fight Winter Soldier, right? EJ, I can't believe you said you want more things in the game. I feel like we need less. Anyone who thinks we need less, like I totally get where you're coming from, where it could feel overwhelming with the amount of content in the game. But if you feel that way, then you just don't, you know, you don't have to like don't play the game so much to that you'd feel burnt out or anything. You know, you can always step back the amount of content that you're going through, whereas people who are kind of out of content, it's much harder to find new content to do. You kind of have to turn to like community driven events like incursion tournaments and things like that. But for a lot of people, the content has been easier than we've experienced in the past. And especially if you have like the highest champions ranked up and stuff like that, you know, a lot of the content becomes less interesting just because it's, you know, doesn't challenge. Doug sent it over too, saying Twitter follow-up coach. Okay. What do we got here? If not Cap or Thing, who else? Red Hulk for Domino Trinity? I mean, Cap is a solid rank up. I'm not saying he's a bad rank up. I would go Cap or Thing. I mean, your Cap is such high sig that I would just go Cap. The only reason I said that is just because, you know, if you for whatever reason wanted to rank somebody else up, you didn't have to go with Cap just because he was the best choice against the champion boss. But in your situation, I would probably go Cap anyway, and yeah, it's a bonus that it would just make that fight that much easier too. So, dude, Thanos sent over another 50. Freaking Thanos, thank you, man. Saying BG, you're the man. I'm looking forward to the Miles Morales buff. Same. We still don't know when that's coming. I'd expect we're still at least a few months out because of the art team working on the animations or whatever. But it's As far as I'm concerned, I'd rather the buff take a little bit of time and actually be like a really legit buff. Make him the best Spidey in the game, you know? Rather than like just pushing him out right away. But all right, let me read the rest of this. Have him as, oh dude, you already have him at rank 3? Dude, I think Pete took his up to rank 3 as well, because yeah, he's, wait, did he? I can't remember if Pete took him to rank 3 or if he was just like thinking about it on the fence. But I know he really wants to take his Miles to rank 3 if he didn't already. Anyway, have him as a 6-star rank 3 and actually use him in war. Okay, but he really needs the buff bad. Do you use him on offense, or you just put him on defense? On defense, he's actually not that bad. He can get some kills. He won't get kills all the time, but he, I mean, we've all been there. Miles Morales evades when you're not expecting it, and then just 5-hit combos you to death. So he's kind of annoying, but I'm curious. Are you saying that you use him on offense too? That'd be wild, man. I want to see that. But dude, already ready to go. 6-star rank 3. Craziness, man. Congrats on on being ahead of the game, dude. Just waiting for that buff. BG, do you have any idea when the Silver Centurion Arena will come out? The new champions, they come out 2 weeks apart. So Jabari, you know, entered the arena on Thursday, so 2 weeks from this past Thursday, essentially. Not this coming Thursday, but the next one. I know you have 45 mil as a cutoff, but how high would you feel comfortable if you're going for Jabari? This is my first time trying. I would probably push to like mid 50s if I was grinding for Jabari, but she could end up going lower than 45 mil as well. We just got variant 7, and I imagine a lot of people that you know, are able to put up the higher scores, they were probably busy with variant 7 and didn't really care as much for the arena. So that could lower the cutoff scores. It really is just a guess. This one's Jabari is really difficult to guess because, you know, I mentioned this before, but you know, it's pretty obviously like she's not a big name in the Marvel universe. You know, this isn't Apocalypse or some other known champion. And the only way for a lesser known champion to go as high, to get that hype, is if they're really good. Or there's just nothing else going on in game. But because of variant 7 being out and the lesser hype of just the character in general, it's possible that we could see like a really low cutoff for the champion. But maybe not. And I would still try to go to like, you know, mid 50s. You know who the next month's champions are? No. I mean, there's been, we talked about the, I guess it was data mined for, oh god, what was his name? Is it Shang-Chi or something like that? Who looks awesome, by the way. And if he does come to the game, dude, I'm pretty stoked for that. And then the other one was Mr. Negative, who I guess a lot of people know who Mr. Negative is, but to me the other guy looked way cooler, so I'm more hyped about if those characters come. But no, like they haven't even given us the info for the characters yet in the CCP. Like it's still too early for that stuff. Even if they told us, I wouldn't be able to tell you, but legit, it's way too early for them to tell us about next month's champs. We probably won't get that info until like a couple days before the update comes out, kind of thing. Thanos handed over another 9. Thanos, thank you, man. Saying I had him at rank 3 for over 1 year. Holy crap. Yes, I killed Doom's Torch, flares, mojo, and war, and a lot more. Use them for offense. What? Dude. My mind is blown right now. It's one of the most hardcore things I've ever heard of in this game. using Miles Morales to take out Doom. Mojo in war. Holy crap, man. That's insane. That's freaking awesome. Wow. Dude, I seriously, my mind is blown right now. That's crazy. Came from the same guy who data mined Odin, Mangog, Jabari, and Silver Centurion, so maybe. I mean, I believe it. You know, the people who data mine in this game, they usually don't throw out troll type answers. So, if I had to guess, I would say, yeah, it's if someone's putting it out there as data mined info for new champions, at least. For other info, I wouldn't trust it. Like even ability info, I wouldn't trust it. And the reason is because what makes it into the game files doesn't always make it into the game. You know? So it's not even that people would be lying, it's just that they're going by like old info. But if there's characters that are actually in the game files and they're new in the game files and stuff like that, then yeah, it's a 95% chance of someone seeing that it's going to get added to the game. So I don't have any reason to not believe it. But we'll know officially soon enough. You're just stun locking this hella. Thanos sent it over another 9. Thank you, dude. Saying, I mean, Lefty Knox's lines. Oh, cool, dude. I know you know of him. Just ask him. Dude, I am going to ask him about that next time I'm in his stream. I'm going to be like, hey, man, do you know of this crazy dude using Miles Morales in war offensively? Oh, man. That's going to be fun to ask him about that. I believe you, but it'll still be fun to ask him about it. Crazy, dude. My mind is seriously blown. I think Black Panther rework will be good. I hope so. It's anyone's guess. We don't have info on that yet either, but I sure hope so, man. Black Panther, another one of the iconic characters in this game that is just, I mean, he's a standard 2015 character for everyone who's been playing this game long enough. All the characters back then sucked, you know, by today's standards. But nobody wants him to suck. You know, everybody wants Black Panther to be as cool as he is in the movies and stuff like that, but he just isn't. BG, tweet please. Okay, check it out. Can't trust anything but names. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Did I do good? I won, by the way. Top champ is her. I'm level 27. Dude, nice, man. Taking on a drastically higher level. I don't even know where you're fighting, but wherever you're fighting, yeah, you're doing good. Crushing it, man. Killing it. Good stuff. No, we don't know yet. I'd like to see Prowler from Miles movie when Miles gets his buff. Wait. Oh, from the Spider-Verse movie you're talking about? For a second there, I was like, wait, Miles Morales had a movie? But yeah, of course, the Spider-Verse. Wait, so, oh, let me look it up again. Did they... Spider-Verse 2... We're still pretty far from the release date of Spider-Verse 2, right? Spider-Verse 2 release date. Yeah, 2022. Did they say early or anything? October 2022. Yeah, so that's still pretty far out. Oh, I see. It was originally set to be released in April of 2022, but got delayed because, yeah, I mean, of course, all production got delayed, right? But okay. There's no way they're gonna make us wait that long for the buff. They would not have announced it so early if that was a thing. But it would have been cool if there was like another Spider-Verse movie coming this year, and they could have timed it with that. That would have been sweet. EG, if you want hype for Mr. Negative, you should look up on YouTube Spider-Man PS4 Mr. Negative final boss fight. He might be a cool character, all right? He might be super awesome as like ability-wise. I might fall in love with the dude when I see him in game and the animations and abilities and stuff like that. But one of the pictures I looked up, because we looked at him yesterday, one of the pictures I looked up, it apparently was from the PlayStation game, and I just wasn't impressed visually by how he looked. And maybe it's just my own personal taste, I guess. But he just visually didn't look that appealing. Like I said, though, this game, the artists at Kabam, dude, they're on another level, man. Characters that I would not normally think of as cool characters. They just look so damn good in this game. Not that I wouldn't think they were cool, but you know what I mean. Like visually, I wouldn't think certain characters would be impressive at all, and just time after time after time, they look awesome in this game. If I recover all my mastery points, do I need to rebuy all the stony cores? No. And carbonadium cores to reactivate a mastery like willpower, deep wounds? No. So you don't have to buy the cores again, but you know how there's like a small unit cost to put the points in? You will have to pay that unit cost again. For deep wounds, the first level would be 2 units. The second level will be 4 units. So it's minimal. It really isn't going to hurt your unit bank unless you're resetting your masteries very frequently. All right, my game is completely frozen right now. The background's still moving, but I can't hit help. I can't drag champions in. God, Kabam, please. Fix these issues. Fix these bugs. Oh, I love this game, but the bugs drive me crazy. Call me Quackers and an over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, do you think trophy champs like Thanos and Kang deserve a buff? No, not really. Here's what I would like, though. If they came out with like a different version of these characters, maybe, and left the trophy champions alone. Oh man, I don't know. Okay, all right. Let me start from the top here, because I got kind of mixed feelings on it, to be honest. So, here's why I said no originally. Not many people have these champions. The rarest trophy champion currently, well, the rarest one is actually Platpool, I think. But one of the more rare champions, one of the more trophy champions, is this Wolverine Weapon X, which so far you can only get from doing Legends runs in Act 6 and Act 7. And he's actually pretty good. But the problem with him being pretty good is that, you know, if he's rare to come by, you can't make him like the best champ in the game. That gives too much of an advantage to people who have him, and everyone else is just screwed. So that's part of the problem. But at the same time, like, dude, you know how many people want Weapon X? I kind of wish they just released him as a regular character in the game. Same thing for, you know, for Thanos and Kang. It's such a, oh man, it's cool to have trophy champions. It's cool to have these rare champions, but I'd rather them just be playable. I think what I prefer them to do for trophy style champions is what they did for Immortal Iron Fist. where, you know, you still had a version of the character that was playable and just in the basic crystals that everyone can get, but then you also had this like cool alternative look to the champion. I like that style of trophy champion more, because I mean, dude, Wolverine, for me, Wolverine is the most iconic Marvel character. I know it's not for everybody, but I mean, obviously he's a big name for everybody, but for me, he's literally number one, because I grew up thinking like, dude, this guy looks incredibly badass with his claws. I actually collected his comics. I actually still have some comics tucked away in the closet over there, which I never read, by the way. I didn't care at all about his story, really. I just thought he looked cool as hell. But for me, yeah, this guy was like the number one. He was Marvel before I started playing this game. Which today is probably like the Avengers or something like that would be more of an iconic thing. I don't know. Whatever. The point is, like, it'd be cooler if there was like a more playable version of Thanos, but then maybe the trophy form of Thanos was just a different look. And maybe, like, honestly, I don't even think they need different abilities. Make the character good. Make it so that everyone has access to the good character, and then just make the different appearance of him. Make it look awesome, but have it be the same abilities. That way, like you're just playing with a cooler looking version of the character, but it's on an even playing field, and then that character could actually be good. That's how I wish it would be. So, should they buff like the Kang and Thanos that are in game now? Probably not. If they keep giving them cool synergies, like Kang has a synergy. Is it with that Weapon X? I think it is. I think there's a trophy case synergy here. Oh no, it's with Apocalypse that he has a synergy. This one's not as good. But Kang has a synergy with Apocalypse that makes him hit really hard, actually. And if they do stuff like that, I mean, that's cool. It wouldn't be as cool as if the character was just good on their own, but at least it doesn't create imbalance in the game. So that's my thoughts on it, at least. Dark Stank Dungeons and over $1 saying, what sig level does Corvus need to be good? 1 and done. Do not bother feeding Corvus any sig stones. He's a total 1 and done champion. You just want to get the death immunity when you have glaive charges up, and you're good. Hit higher sig level, it'll give you the glaive charges back faster, but only if you burn those glaive charges really fast. Whew! Had to sneeze real quick. So yeah, sig level 1. And you're good. Let me see. If Corvus is able to spend all of his glaive charges in less than 30 seconds, that's so fast. Yeah, normally you're not spending all of your glaive charges in 30 seconds. Especially if you're doing like medium, light, medium combos. So, sig 1 and done. It'd be nice if it was a double effect with the sig level where if you use the glaive charges, let's say it started at 30 seconds and then it, you know, at a sig level 200, it would, you know, if you dump them all in 60 seconds, you'd get them back faster. But at the same time, Corvus is already so powerful. He doesn't need any more power to him. But yeah, sig 1 and done. That's bottom line. Connor Packman sending over 3. Thank you, dude. Saying, what's your best advice to having overflow resources like tier 4 class Catalyst, but not the greatest champs to upgrade? Appreciate you, BG. Thank you, man. Appreciate the 3. So, you know, I grind a lot of arena. So for me, I just like to rank up champions. That way I can keep grinding through the arena and just have an easier time, get the points faster, get more units, more gold, more of all types of resources faster for having arena champs ranked up. So you can see me do exactly that, you know, managing the resources in my mass rank up videos. it's probably the best thing to look at just to see my perspective on it. Because it's really not that, because you know, everyone has a different set of resources, so it'd be hard to explain like what you should do with your resources kind of thing. But that's what I do with mine, at least, is I just rank up champs for the arena, or I rank up champions that not just for the arena, by the way. I rank up like synergy champions. So if you, let's say you like Domino, and I mean Massacre just got buffed, so he's better now, but before Massacre got buffed, maybe you would only want to rank up Domino and Red Hulk of that trinity. But even before Massacre got buffed, it'd be like that's who I'd rank up. I would still rank him up just because he's going to be part of the team, and if my main champions die, I want to have someone else that I can rely on to at least get me through a fight or finish off. You know, if the boss is at 10%, then I wouldn't have to pop a revive. So things like that. So I rank up synergy champions, I rank up arena champions, and then champions that I just want to learn more about and have fun with, especially before the content creator beta became a thing. I would rank up just like Mojo. If I didn't want to fully invest in him as a 5-star, I'd rank him up as a 4-star and see how that goes. But a lot of it is more so the arena rank ups. But yeah, man, thank you very much for the 3. I appreciate it. BG, how to farm tier 4 Mystic Catalyst. Well, you don't really get to pick which catalyst you're farming so much. A lot of the catalysts that I get, class catalysts, they come through Alliance Quest things, whether the Glory Store or opening up map crystals. Steve Ferraros and an over 2. Thank you, Steve. Give me 1 sec. Let me see. Oh man, Super, by the way, the guy just answered your question. Don't spam. It makes me regret answering your question. If I realized you were spamming, I would have just timed you out and ignored you from the start. So please don't do that. Steven with the 2 though, just saying hot. Thank you. Is that a compliment, or are you saying that you're hot? Thank you, dude. Appreciate the 2, man. Thank you very much. BG, the picture you found yesterday was an uncharacteristically bad image for that game. Oh, was it? Him in the game is gorgeous, and his fights in game are insane and very visually stimulating. Okay. Okay. I could see that. I mean, especially when something is meant to be animated and it's not. That's fair. Darkstang Dungeon sent over another 2 saying, hey BG, read at David's message. Okay. David, here we go. ABG, need some help on making a major rank up for my account. 6-star Unawakened Corvus to rank 2, or 5-star Unawakened Ghost to rank 5. Thanks. This is a tough one, man. It's a tough call. If I were in your shoes, I would go Ghost. However, Ghost has a more unique playstyle to her. And if you don't enjoy that unique playstyle and you just want more of a standard 5-hit combo type of an approach to a champion, I totally get it. Absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to use champions that way. There's for the majority of the time playing this game, that's how I prefer to play as well. Just to have like a more standard champion. I do think Ghost has a higher potential though. And this is with or without Suicide Masteries. This is with or without being awakened. I think she has the higher potential. I mean, if your 6-star Corvus was awakened, I'd be more inclined to say Corvus, by the way. Because the awakened ability, it definitely helps in a lot of situations. But even unawakened Corvus you could still go with Corvus. Totally nothing wrong with it. So essentially what I'm getting at is it's just personal preference. Use Corvus way more than Ghost. There you go. We've got a vote for Corvus. I use Ghost way more than Corvus. We got a vote for Ghost. It's personal preference between the two. So I would personally go Ghost, and the reason for it is I don't really like. I mean, Corvus is a beast. Don't get me wrong, and I do play Corvus. But in certain content, I don't like running out of glaive charges and stuff. Whereas Ghost, you can't really run out of those charges. Now that said, if I'm comparing Corvus to like 99% of the champs in the game, I'm gonna say Corvus. It's just in the case of comparing against Ghost that I'd rather have Ghost. So personal preference call, man. You're not gonna make a mistake either way, as long as you're ranking up a champ that you like between the two. By the way, Enzo, I never got a chance to read your message, but I'm scrolling up and seeing it. I'm gonna read that in just a sec. Call me Quackers sending over 5. Let's spin out another crystal, man. If I can get any amount of units, that'll put me over 31k. But Call Me Quackers, thank you, dude, saying, how about this? We get a new event quest based on Kang and Thanos. They come out with synergies for their older counterparts. I'd rather them not have synergies with their older counterparts. I wouldn't mind if Kabam released new Kang and Thanos, so I'm with you on that. But to be honest, I don't like when Kabam, for the most part, they avoid this. But there are some overlapping character types and with synergies. Like, let me put it this way. Let's talk about Iron Man. If I'm playing one Iron Man, I don't necessarily want to have more than one on my team. Just like if I were going to play Kang, I'm good with one Kang. I'd rather diversify the team. So I'd rather them synergize with other champs. You know? But I do think it'd be cool if they introduce new Kang and Thanos to the game. Speaking of Thanos, sending over another 30, dude. And BG, have a good night. I'm off to bed. I have to wake up and open some more crystals in the game. All right, man. It was a fun night, dude. Thanos, thank you again, man. Shout out to Thanos for being tonight's biggest D with a super generous amount too. Thank you, man. Good luck in your crystals tomorrow. All right, I wanted to read. I don't know if Enzo's still in here, but I wanted to read his before cutting the stream here. Saying, good morning, BG. Why is Kabam so hesitant to release all 5 stars as 6 stars? I understand Quake, though Hyperion, Dr. Voodoo, etc. would be very fun. So I don't know for sure, but I actually like that when they did this with 5-star champions, they delayed releasing certain 5-star champions at all. I mean, to this day, Scarlet Witch is still super rare. And I like that they did that because it kind of forces you to change up your game a bit. You know, there's so many people that they would have just wanted to keep playing like the same champions from 4 stars to 5 stars. But I think even though people want that, it would have ended up kind of burning them out on the game, or running the risk of burning them out. Because if you, I mean, you know, we all have like such big love for these certain champions, right? I mean, I love Hyperion, but I still play him so much as a 5-star. If I got him as a 6-star, I'd rank him up and use him, no doubt in my mind. But I feel like that also could run the risk of me, you know, getting bored with the game more so than if I like had no choice but to play other champions, because those ones didn't exist. So I like when they did that with 5 stars. Their release of like 6 stars has been a little bit different. But yeah, I mean, we could talk about that all night, so I'll leave it at that. I don't know exactly why Kabam does it, but that's what I imagine why they do it. And then Quake, yeah, I mean, Quake is just super busted, so I don't expect to see her return as a 6-star ever. I'd be surprised, but it wouldn't be the first time that Kabam surprised me with something, so who knows. Night night, BG. Hope you have a good night and sleep well. I hope you and Laura get some good snuggles and have sweet dreams. That goes for everyone in chat. Darkstank Dungeon, dude. Right back at you, man. Good vibes. You know I'm still sending them your way and everyone's way. Thank you to everyone else too. Appreciate all the support as always, guys. And again, thank you for if anyone's in here right now that rated my cousin's Twitch channel with me earlier today. Really appreciate that, guys. And I'll be back tomorrow, normal time. No day stream tomorrow, but Monday, marathon day stream. I'll talk more about that tomorrow. All right, I'll see you guys later. Night, everybody. Oh, wait, is Abdo? I didn't even check if Abdo's on tonight. I didn't see him in here. No, I don't see him on. Okay. All right, well, good night, everybody.